Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Outer Wilds. We are officially in allergy season. That's something that always amazes me about doing these Let's Plays, is they can sometimes be a very short endeavor. I can get recordings, done, taken care of really quick, and have things come out after a couple of months. Or in this case, I can have started towards the end of November, and now we are getting into July. It's just how life works. But yeah, going into spring, heading into summer, or maybe we're already in summer. I'm not sure. But my sinuses aren't happy, so if I sound a little more nasally than usual, that's why. My people with allergies out there, do you relate to this? You never know what fresh hell awaits you when it comes to your allergies, because it's always changing. It's never going to be the same thing like each season. This year, it might be grass that's doing it to me. Anyway, enough complaining about that. Let's complain about this game. No, I'm just kidding. We've got some stuff to do at Giants Deep today. There's a couple of other things that I was thinking about that are kind of in the back of my mind, but I want to actually do Giants Deep like I was planning to before being sidetracked once before. Don't want to be sidetracked twice before. But I want to make sure I've got an understanding of what I'm going to be looking for here. That's this planet. The Statue Island is where the statues were created for this thing, the pair with a user, and it kind of backs up your memories related to the Ash Twin project. Going back a little bit further, though, Gabbros Island, they're also linked to a statue. Village. No. Zero G Cave, also no. Ocean Depths. Gabbros says there's a strong current that prevents anything from sinking below it, but we have some information about jellyfish, which doesn't actually seem to... Where is that? I'm probably looking right at it and not seeing it, or it doesn't actually have any things up on here. Oh, right here. Okay. So the frozen jellyfish. It's all rubbery and tough, insulates them from getting zapped by electricity. One might assume that something with the currents is related to electricity, and we utilize the jellyfish to get further, or something else will come about. We also know that they don't taste very good. Construction yard, there's more to explore there. And there's the orbital probe cannon that fires off every time we wake up. We see that in the sky. Fired off a probe. Oh. Excuse? My controller is acting up. That will be fun. Control Module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. And that's curious. Why would that be recent? And from the Ash Twin project, is related to having our memories stored and producing a 22-minute negative time interval, essentially our time loop. So something from the Ash Twin project, which is on the Ash Twin, presumably, sent a signal. And the probe fired off. And the probe cannon broke. Receiving data from the launched probe. The probe tracking module is missing. It's one of the 3 modules of the cannon. It's missing. You can see its location through the projection pool. It's underwater, possibly. Purple electricity outside the viewport. I believe, that it fell into the currents of Giant's Deep. So we've got things that we're going to be looking out for. We've refreshed ourselves on stuff and things. Now it's just a matter of remembering that stuff, seeing what else there's going to be to find. There we are. We're going to do this manually and see how we do. I'm trying to become better with my flying still. So I'm trying not to get too crazy with it, trying to maintain a moderate speed and then back off on my speed as we get closer to the planet. We can start to match velocity. There we go. We can start coming in. Not too hot. We've got an atmosphere to break through, so we don't know what we're getting into until that happens. And there we go. Alright. So here we are. We got storms galore. Try to find a nice island to land on. There we go. This is Gabros. I think it's Gabros. I mean, that was the ship for Gabbro. That's right. We got a really heavy gravity here on this planet, which makes everything very fun. Okay, this might not have been Gabros, but we're going for it. So this is the statue workshop. There is a statue. We're going to be working our way around. And go down and around here. Maybe too far down? Yeah, too far down. And then this is my favorite part of this place. The bobbing up and down in the water. And we also got to be aware that those cyclones are going around. And they will mess me up. This time, not to go too far down. There we go. Beautiful. Still never figured out what these are all about. But it seemed like there were connections between them and the lower areas. The other way, not the door. Which I think was a cave at the water. We gave so many places like the once over, and now I'm trying to be more thorough, but the once over really didn't seem to matter very much because I just don't have the memory for the things that I did, where things were and whatnot. I think a cyclone's coming in, so let me see what we've got here. So just something to remember next time, when I do another blind playthrough of this game. I gotta remember to just stick with something. Focus good and hard. And explore really good the first time. Don't just pass over the stuff. I guess the cyclone was not coming to us. I'm gonna go look for the underwater cave there. Well, not underwater. Just gotta be very careful of those cyclones there. Okay, there goes that. Maybe we'll have to come back to that in a moment. We can inspect this in the meantime. Maybe, if things cooperate. Okay. Now we can maybe land safely. This has got to be the worst of the planets for me. I know you guys said that I can use this without having to throw it. But the reason I want to do that is it does give off the notification that, oh, that's dangerous there. That it recognizes that there's a hazard that I'm throwing it into. Like here. So I think this is the safe way. And we're through that, maybe? Alright, we got ourselves a recording here. This must be Feldspar. Yep. We don't use brute force. We use the power of marshmallows. There we are. Now we're all set to go. Get this. Some jellyfish frozen in ice and or crystals. Well, this is a dilly of a pickle. Maybe that there is nothing else here. This was my goal. To get to that camp there in the middle there. Don't think I see anything else. This is obviously something related to the Dark Bramble, but I thought maybe I'd be able to find somewhere to launch my scout into, or maybe there would be somewhere below ground to explore, but I don't think I'm seeing anything like that. Oh well. A time will probably come where I'm gonna reach out to Michael or reach out to you guys and just be like, tell me very explicitly where I should go, what I should do. That's not today, not this time. We're still working on the puzzle pieces that we've currently got for ourselves. Head on over to this island where Gabbro is. Okay, this is going super well. What do we think? Should we just stay in the water? I'm not... Or should I try to come over here? Alright. Yeah, the gravity seems to affect my flying as well. Either that or I'm just making up excuses. Not sure which. But it does feel a bit worse. A bit more rough. So for what purpose would I be able to get this far into this cave? Excuse me. Just a glitch, I guess. I can get this far in here, but I can't get all the way through. I can get to the other side. Very strange. Might as well talk to Gabbro while we're here. What did we find today? I'm just refreshing my memory on some stuff. Oh, did I just go... Well, that's fine, because I think we were really getting close to death anyway. Alright, we're back at this island. I don't think the cave was here. I think it was over at... It's gotta be here. Because how else did I get into... Yeah, see, there's a big hole right in there. Oh... You don't make it easy on me, do you, game? That's alright. We can just use the law of gravity. Poe's law. What goes up, nevermore. That's what we did. We're so smart. We'll leave this here. There's the cord. There's some jellyfishies. And I know that I had a lot of confusion when it came to getting somewhere. Either in here or somewhere else. We'll open this door up just to make things easier on us. I want to say it was up there or up here. One of the two. That I could not get to. And I don't think I can navigate there with my ship. Know that we looked at this. Yeah. There's the Ash Twin projection stone. We put that there and we get some writing. Once the project succeeds, so what triggered the stuff to happen in the first place? Then here is... Yeah, we've seen this all before. Try and use my brains here. I don't see, like, a path or anything. I will try a little finesse, but there's not really a lot of room to navigate in here, and the gravity makes it really difficult and scary. I have an idea. But the problem is we're going to be waiting. And I'm going to have to try and be observant. And I may have already missed my window. Actually, no, I may have, but I would like to think that if what was happening... I'm waiting for this to get launched out of the atmosphere. That will put us in space, we'll have less to no gravity, and I'll be able to get up there. And when this is up in space, those things that I can't figure out what to do with them, those markers, will light up. So, if this was already up in space, I think I would have seen those lights, but who's to say for sure? In the meantime, I will stand here. I hear wind getting closer. I don't know what this is going to do. But I couldn't... There we go. Oh, gravity got really dense, or really low. Now we're good. Now we're good. Hey, please. What is your... Are you serious with me, game? I don't care. There. Okay, I care a little bit. Okay, it's all happening again. I got here, like, super fast, and I was hoping I'd have a little bit more time to prepare myself. What if I get in... What is... Oh, ouch. Ouch. Oh! Oh, okay. I think... let me... Okay. Oh, that... Oh! Lots of stuff is entering my brain holes right now. Okay. So instead of having to quit out, we can just meditate until next loop. Okay, fine. I died, as you saw, and I tried to get back here, and I was preparing for when it got launched back up into, out of the atmosphere. And it happened right away, and I was not ready. And then we got into this thing when it lit up, and I think that stabilized me. So I wasn't going all over the place. And what happened last time was when the thing gets launched up into the air, I lose all control. Let's look at this before bad things happen again. Getting some philosophizing on what sense of self means. I put in so much work to get up here, and I give me that. Oh, I can't just throw it in the water. Fine. Where's my shippy? Shippy. Shippy has gone outside. Well, it's at least one thing that's been dealt with, and I was able to apply some knowledge in solving that little mystery on how to get up there. Because that's very similar to how we were dealing with the Quantum Temple at Brittle Hollow. If I had figured that out here first, I wonder if that would have clicked with me at the White Hole Station. Because that's how it worked just now. So I'm trying to think about what my next course of action is going to be here. We have these... Here we are. This was a place that I did not manage to get a lot done last time. Starting upwards. Oh, okay. I could land my ship there. That might actually be a really good idea. Yeah, this is the construction yard, is it not? It's all good. As long as it flies. Alright. So yeah, this is just the way back down. Or, yeah. The way up, way down, nothing there except for the landing thing as far as I could tell. This bad boy up and just double check if we've read it before or not. Sent them to the probe cannon to install the tracking system. The tracking system is broken off and landed in the water. Now we figure out how we're going to travel around on this stuff. This is immediately a dead end. Possibly a full ring? Okay. So I can be stable here underwater and have a little look around. I do wonder if this is strong enough to stabilize me if we get launched up. Doesn't look like there's anything specific that I'm looking for. Like, path-wise, I mean. So we can just walk now that we figured out which side is the good side. Get out of the water, and we've got a pad there. And a pad there that goes around back. So here's a stable thing. Control module. And then this tells me we wake up with the launch of the probe and we die with the sun exploding. And I guess that's just coincidence. That it's not an action and reaction type of deal. It might be, but are we gonna get picked up into the... Getting closer. There we go. Alright. Alright, this definitely does stabilize me, being in this. I'm not going nowhere. I'm nice and safe, so I guess that's the purpose. Then it shuts off, and we go on our way. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Just seeing if there's anything else on this side. It appears the answer is no. So let's bring that over. Excuse me? Gravity is a little silly in this game sometimes, everybody. Somehow sank down beneath the current. So at Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory, which we were not able to get into just yet, beneath the surface of the South Pole, but the path was broken. and we're not able to truly understand what we're seeing here. But I guess we're getting a little bit more insight on what exactly I want to be doing to get into or under the currents to the core. Ship fueled. Oh. Okay. So we're not going anywhere. That's my cue to call this an episode. And next time, I guess what we'll be doing is heading over to Brittle Hollow and figuring out how to get to that southern observatory. So yeah, Bramble Island gave us that information. Ocean depths. Feldspar won't directly tell us, but we know it has something to do with the jellyfish. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So maybe I went the wrong way, or I was just totally missing it altogether. But that's where our clues are taking us. So we'll try to break into the Southern Observatory and get the information we need. Combine that with what Feldspar has told us, and then we will return to Giant's Deep. Things are coming together. I feel a lot better about this game and how I'm playing it and putting pieces together, solving puzzles. Sometimes I'm still missing some stuff, probably, definitely. But I now feel like I'm on the trail proper for solving these mysteries. So I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good too. Hope you're all doing well, dealing with those allergies, dealing with life in general, because just remember that I love you. Mwah. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.